today in Washtenaw County, a matchup of top 25 schools. Michigan coming off that upset loss at Penn State earlier this week. They're ranked 6th in the land, taking on number 24 Maryland in a Big Ten battle, and it is a pink out theme at the Chrysler Center. A couple of familiar faces in town thanks to the NBA All-Star break. Things start off for the Wolverines as Xavier Simpson tips the ball, battle for possession, and eventually Michigan comes away with it. And Charles Matthews makes the Terps pay. Michigan up 21-6. Later, it's David DeJulius takes one in himself. Wolverines up 9. Second half, Jordan Poole drives, lays it in. Wolverines with 34 points in the paint. Maryland, though, comes roaring back, turning this one into a game with under 12 to go. Aaron Wiggins. Terrapins would get within 4, but Michigan would come away with a victory. Simpson with the step-back jumper. 10 points, 8 assists. Michigan gets the win over number 24 Maryland. Danny Rogers has more from Chrysler.
Michigan has only needed 3 bounce-back wins so far this season. However, today was one of those as they hosted the number 24th ranked Maryland Terrapins. The name of the Wolverines game? Transition offense, led by guard Xavier Simpson, who ended the day with 8 assists and continues to prove that he is the leader of this Michigan team.
Well, I think that he was, when he first came here, he was starting to, he depended on himself to score a lot. He was a tremendous high school player, but he scored a lot of points. He had to understand that at his size and in this league, you got to be creative for yourself and for others. And that's what we're seeing from him all the time right now. I mean, his dribble, we call it a hockey. You know how a hockey player goes underneath the net and comes back? He played hockey that time, and John read the hockey and came in behind. That's pretty basketball.
Xavier, why was the fast break so good, especially in the first half for you?
I would say probably in the last week or two, Coach B has been working with us on our fast break and pressing us about fast break, about finding the open lanes just to get hit, and he's been on our wings about running. So I just told my wings just to run, and I'll find you, and today hopefully I found a couple. With the loss coming from Penn State, we knew we had to bounce back, so we just came out with high intensity, and we just wanted to play together, play hard, play smart, and it worked in our favor.
His leadership right now is as good as anybody we've ever had. He and Charles. Charles is not as demonstrative and not as it doesn't talk as much. Xavier is talking. We had longer timeouts today, and so what we were doing is, we put them in the. Let them talk amongst themselves. And I saw Xavier one time take the whiteboard and start to talk to a couple of guys. So he's got that it that you need to lead a team, and the team respects him. 3 things we kind of just stress on is playing hard, playing smart, and play together. We hold our teammates accountable every single day. We're still working like it's a summer practice, like we're competing for a spot, like we're competing for a national championship next day. And I think that just carries over. That's building great brotherhood habits and great championship foundation. So when you do those things, I feel like you've always been in a great position to win.
The Wolverines, who have a record of 23-3, are back in action next Thursday when they travel to take on Minnesota. Reporting from Chrysler Center, I'm Danny Rogers.